We back. We are back. We're back. Back.
Hey everybody,
Yeah,
Eddie and Angie are back.
we're back.
It's kind of like a Wednesday thing. We're doing the summer house, the black people at the summer house. Um,
The summer house.
we're gonna chat about it. We have thoughts,
We have thoughts,
ideas,
feelings. Yes, all of that.
concerns. So let's just jump right into it. Neither one of us took any notes. So
We did not.
let me ask you a question in general before
Mm-hmm.
we start it off.
Okay.
When I thought of Martha's Vineyard, the first thing I thought of is the Obamas. That's where they vacation. They always going off to Martha's Vineyard. So I was expecting more uppity, prestigious, generational wealth type of black people, very snobbish on my television, showing me how the other, 1% vacation. And I feel like Bravo got a lot of people in my tax bracket and said, "Oh, you've been at Martha's Vineyard a couple of times. You want to be on TV or get in this house and bring your friends and let me see what y'all can do." So I'm missing the over the topness, the fashions, the generation of the wealth. I'm missing the wealth of what I thought
The
this show was going to get.
opulence of it all.
Opulence, yes, that's a good word.
Okay. Okay.
How do you feel?
Uh,
Did you expect
no,
money?
I expected what we got. I was
Okay.
expecting the Stellar got a groove back. Um, type of crowd. That's that they want to be better than their predecessors. So they all
I
went to
don't think
college.
anybody was
I was
broke.
expecting college degree. I guess exactly what we got. People of the Divine Nine, that
Yes.
type of rarefied air. And I know, congratulations, beloved. I see
Oh,
you.
thank
I
you.
see you all very fine. She's a finer
Yes, ma'am.
doll. So, congratulations
Thank
again.
you.
Excuse me, I almost choked to death. Jesus, catch it. Um, so that's what I was expecting. Those who, have graduated from um our finest HBCUs, who are a part of the Divine Nine, who think they're just a little bit better than those of us who did not have those particular accomplishments, to come in here and be play Sadiddy and like, oh, we're going to Martha's Vineyard, like, but they don't know which is the fish fork, for real, for real. You know what I'm saying? That's
Okay, so they ain't goop you because I felt like
mm-mm.
I was looking for people who, oh, my parents brought me to the vineyard. I grew up in this wealth. I'm used. Oh boy said I came here on a college trip with four other friends in one hotel room, and I was like, and I knew it when they start looking at the house, and they was like, oh, this is what heaven is like. Oh, the Lord wants us to be here. I'm like, okay, they ain't never been nowhere before. I knew
It
it.
did seem a little like that. I feel like I'd have been like, oh, this is I would have very Tiffany had. This is nice. That's about the most not heaven. I wouldn't have given that. Like, if
Right.
I would have been at a palace in Dubai, then I'd have been like, oh my God, this is where the Lord wants me to be. This is
Yes.
heaven on earth, that type of thing. But you in Martha's Vineyard in a Airbnb, baby, it's not that deep. It's a nice
Um,
house. Like, I don't
I still like
like
the people there. I don't, and
you
I
were
don't even know
expecting like
shade to
Jackie
y'all.
Ina opulence.
Yes,
That type of, yeah, baby, no.
that's
Mm-mm.
what I was expecting. Um,
I don't even know if any of them babies earn six figures. Maybe a high five. Well, no, maybe
Both of
six
them live in
figures.
New York, so they probably have six
They
figures.
probably have six
You need
figures.
six figures in New York.
But if they live in New York, that six figures don't go as far as it would if it was here.
Right, not in Memphis. It would look real nice in Memphis.
It would look real good in Charlotte as well. But what do we know?
Cause I was like,
I'm
these
trying to
people
see what
said,
that look like.
PTO. They working from home at the vineyard. I'm like, they didn't even take their PTO to be off to film the show.
Listen, child. Just speaking of that, so I'm gonna have to call my. I'm gonna have to email my supervisor when we get done, because daughter, I need to take a day off next week. I forgot when I was doing my ticket, and I said, did I take Friday off next week? I have Friday off this week because I going out of town. That's a whole nother thing. But I'm also going out of town next week. And I was like, I'm booking my flight. And I'm like, wait a minute. Did I take Friday? No. But I got 3 bereavement. Oh, look at Jesus. Hallelujah. And what they gonna say? No, you can't take your bereavement day? Yes, I can. I can do that because I'm owed that. It's about time.
And that
And
reminds me to put my PTO in too, because I forget.
listen, I just did my PTO for my cruise for the week of Christmas.
Oh, I haven't even did my May PTO yet. Nevertheless, my November, December
I got a
PTO.
week in June that I don't even know what I think I'm going to Universal. I think I'm gonna go to Universal and go to Harry Potter last week of June, just because I want to get a wand and be a big kid.
If you
And
would, I would go to
I
Game of
hate all of
Thrones.
it, but it looked like I ain't got no choice.
If they had a Game of Thrones park, I would be there.
Listen, they do, but it's in another country. We can't get
Riding on dragons.
blessed Holy Ghost. That would be lovely. I would love a House of the Dragon, Game of Thrones type of situation where you could pick your dragon.
Yes.
And you get a little baby dragon statue when you to
I would love
commemorate.
that. Or even a little egg and it'll hatch later in the fire. Okay, too much.
Okay, let's rewind back because we went too far.
We all up on HBO. Let me. Where is my screen? This is it.
Eric said the house ain't that nice. Well, I tried, Eric. I tried.
The house was nice. The rooms weren't that nice because I'm like, we ain't even got to fight over these little rooms. Y'all can't do nothing but a little twirl.
Is this the cast picture?
Yes, this is the cast.
These are all the people we met. Are they gonna add more people?
No, it's 2 people in there we haven't met yet. They will be next week. I think it's the girl next to Amir and the boy standing behind her.
Oh, okay.
But I don't think, because I could have swore the girl who had the beautiful braids, her name was Mariah.
That's the one in the white dress. Sitting down.
No.
Behind the boy who looked familiar. That's her. Her hair's just not in braids. That's her, the friend.
Look,
that's her best friend.
Me. Most
the
of
nurse lady. Like, that's her. They copy pasted all of the women.
Right, I'm like,
y'all all look alike.
The girl with the dog white boyfriend is coming. Yeah, her boyfriend is coming.
Yeah, Simon is coming. I need Simon to come because the girl, what's her name? Who's the catalyst for all? Jordan? No, her name not Jordan. Jordan is the friend. The one who need her ends clipped.
Jasmine.
She is disrespectful to that girl's relationship. I don't like it. Bitch, I told you I got a man.
She needs to worry about her own relationship.
For that man knock her head between the refrigerator and the
right, for staying out at 2:30 in the morning.
Right.
But let's go through the cast real quick. Now, this is Nick.
He looks better in person than he does.
He looks better on television than this picture. I agree. He's the one who also looks like one of them
know-it-alls.
I don't mind Nick so far. He hasn't bothered me yet. He's the one who was raised by women and has a ton of clothes, and we'll see what he gives. Now, this is the one who you said her ends do look split. They need to be chopped right there.
Listen, when she was in the house and she was flinging all that hair, I said, so you're just out here with uneven and your split ends just out here. Okay, daughter.
Now, I read this about her. She's an aspiring screenwriter. So she gives me, I'm doing this to try to make TV. She doesn't seem authentic to me. Because she's always trying to have a conversation like she's a matchmaker, or like she had, like, oh, girl said, can we just have a
match? Why can't we just have dinner? Why do you got to play these games of Who you interested in, girl? Jesus, leave me alone.
I don't like her. I think she did too much about the dog, but I'm a dog person, so the dog would not have bothered me.
Okay, as a not dog person, as soon as she said it's an EAS animal, I'd have left it right there and been like, okay, that's fine. And that would have been the end. It probably would have bothered me, but I wouldn't have said not one word about it because it's an EAS animal. Clearly, it's there for a reason. So,
But everybody had them an ESA animal, like them people trying to bring snakes and birds and lizards on planes, talking about it's that EAS animal. Um, as a courtesy, she could have said, whatever her name is, Jasmine, I have an EAS dog, I'm bringing it, just so she wouldn't be shocked. But the dog sitting on the couch and swimming in the pool would not have bothered me.
yeah, but the dog was swimming in the pool. That's upset at her.
Remember, old girl was like, I don't want to get in the pool and be swallowing dog hair, and then they was mad it was
First
dog
of all,
hair.
that's not how that works.
We know.
Secondly, as long as uh you got the dog together and you get a dog a bath so he don't stink up the house, I don't care. Don't let your dog pee and poop all over this Airbnb. I know that.
That's true. Don't let me step in no pee or no poop. They said the dog shouldn't be in the pool. I put my dog in the pool all the time.
Why? The dog can swim. Why can't the dog go in the pool, Maury? What happened? What's wrong with the dog being in the pool? Listen, I'm only gonna be into the pool up until my to the top of my titties, so it don't make me no never mind. I'm just there for a photo opportunity to be in the pool. So I listen. So the dog being in the pool certainly does not bother me. Why the dog? Tell us, Mark. Is there a specific reason why the dog can't be in? Is like, is it a health thing? Like,
Hurt
dog,
the dog.
I know you can't give them chocolate because it'll kill them, but is there a specific reason that the dog can't be in the pool?
Maybe they have something with chlorine. I don't.
Oh, is it the chlorine is not healthy for the dog, so he shouldn't be in the pool? Because I know people let their dogs go in the pool all the time.
I put my dog in the pool all the time. He
I
don't
don't
like it,
know.
but I
Let me
do it.
know. So I know, so I can tell. Like when I invite my cousins and over, because the pool is open now in my apartment complex. Like literally, you walk out my front door and you look over the railing into, and you see the pool. So I will be in the pool lots this summer. So if I invite my cousin over and she bring her dog, the dog can't go. I'm just trying to be safe because I don't want to be responsible for nobody's demise. Now,
Yeah. Well, I don't care about the dog. Oh, it's a
it may
person.
just be me, but I wouldn't want any animal in. Oh, you just don't want the animal. Okay, got you. Okay, understandable, understandable. I'm not necessarily a pet person either. Uh, I'm not like my mother is deathly afraid of dogs, cats, crickets, mice. It doesn't if it moves and it's not a human. My mother is not a fan of it, so I get it wholeheartedly. As a person who is only fond of dogs and from a distance, I would have a problem with your dog freely running around in shared spaces. Huh. It doesn't make me no never mind. Now, if don't have your dog on the counter in the kitchen,
Now, don't do that.
because I'm gonna fight you because don't do that. But um it don't make me no never mind. I would be okay with the dog though. It's cute. I understand it's an ESA dog. Okay.
I
You
agree.
understand? If it's a service animal, so
It's a service animal, but I think the point of it all was just give her a heads up. Like, just don't show up and be like, "Oh, you gonna deal with it." You could, if that's your friend, you could have said,
how
"Your
you-
friend
how
may have
how
a."
she your friend and you don't know she got an emotional support animal?
I was just thinking that, like, how doesn't she already know you have an emotional, and your friend should know you have anxiety and all that other stuff. But again, TV show. Some of these people don't even know each other, so. But let's get to the husband and his controlling nature of they wrapped it around protection, like I don't want my wife out because I'm the protector and whatever.
First of all, he gives me very small peen energy. This man does. He does. It's just something about him. Like, oh my gosh, she can't be around no other nigga because she see his print, and then start comparing, and then I'm in trouble, and I already done tricked you into marrying me, so you stuck. That's what this what kind of. I don't know this man from a can of Adams paint, but that's the kind of energy that he's giving off, and this protection. First of all, if I'm going out with my just me, because my circle is so small, it's a period. So if I'm going out, like, I don't go out like that. I don't go out like that. But when I do go out with my friends are it's my cousin, my sister. It's not like college friends or anything else. I'm not friends with anybody from when I went to college. Could be because I dropped out in my freshman year because I was knocked up. That's another story for another day. But, but, um, like my best friend and I are going to the Janet Jackson concert, and I'm officially the single friend now. We gonna go out and have a good time. First of all, I and like I agree with Jordan because I'm a single person, I am hyper vigilant when I go out. So not
Mhm.
only am I, and if she's with me, then I'm hyper vigilant over her as well. So there are rules when we go out. Like we stay together, we come together, we leave together. You know, I'm watching your drink, you watching my drink. We go to the bathroom together. We do not separate, especially if you're married. And I don't care what nigga roll up on me. He can get my number, but I'm not leaving with him unless you and I have a conversation and I put if we drove together and I drove you in my car, I'm going to put you in an Uber that I know that is taking you home, and then you text me when you get home. And then I'll go with the hotivities with old boy if that's what it's going to be. But it's not, it is, let's be grown. It
Right.
is
You
what it is.
single.
Listen,
Right.
but I'm not. My friend, I would never allow anything to happen to my friend that's under my power to prevent it. To
But
be
can we also mention that they've only been married for 6 months, and then they only knew each other, dated, what did she say, for 6 months? So for the 30 years before she was with you, she was single and she was taking care of herself. So this whole protection thing is a mask of your insecurities of you just don't want your woman out at 2:30 in the morning because you scared she might find somebody better. Because what's the whole thing? Well, who was buying you drinks?
what does it matter?
Why does it matter?
If I'm not buying it, it's saving us money. So what does it matter?
What does it
Who's
matter?
buying the drinks?
So that's what I'm saying. That whole protection thing, and we sitting around the table talking about men like to protect women. Yes, they do, but we're not going to use the word protection as a mask for controlling.
That's what that is because he wants to control. He wants to control the situation. He does.
Mhm.
It's not, it's toxic protection because you take
Like,
it.
that's no
You see,
toxic friend right there, your husband.
say it again.
Because that's one thing I don't like is a controlling man. I can't do it. I can't do it. I like my freedom. I like to do what I want to do. It's a difference between being respectful and just do out there doing anything. Like I like to do what I want to do, but I'm still respectful to my marriage. I don't like anybody telling me what I can and cannot do. But that's just me.
I don't like it. I don't like it. Like
Let me let you know, this husband off our
I
TV
feel like I
station.
wouldn't date. I wouldn't marry. While I want my husband to be protective of me, I don't want him to be so protected where I feel stifled and I can't do anything. Because 9 times out of 10, I want to be up under my husband. I don't want to be playing wingman for my homegirl with the whole activities at the club. I would rather be up under this nigga on the couch watching Netflix, you
Yeah,
know,
but he
rubbing
was
his bald
overseas for
head.
6 months. He was overseas in the Army Reserves for 6 months. He wasn't nowhere around. I'm not sitting in the house Netflixing it by myself and you all the way in another country for 6 months. Like, sir, be for real. But this is Jordan. This is the girl. Is her name Jordan? Yes. This is the girl everybody wants. This is the girl that Jasmine wants to hook up with everybody. They're best friends. Two of the guys like her, Alex and Amir. I don't know which one she'll pick. If I would pick Amir if I was her, if I had to pick
Which
somebody.
one is Amir? Amir is the one that want to sleep with her.
Well, I think they both want to sleep with him.
Well, yeah, no, I mean the one who was like when she's mentioned being celibate, he was like, "Oh no, I can't do that." Or
I
he's the other one
said that.
with the beard and the mustache, the little chocolatey.
No,
The
Amir
dark-
isn't the chocolate one. He's the mixed one whose mother is
Oh
Lebanese.
yeah, that's I wouldn't pick Amir because first
No,
of all, he seems stupid. He seems stupid to me. He seems a little. He seems a little. He's a little short bus to me. Is it just me? Am I tripping? He seems
I
a little
didn't get
short bus because he said something and he was like, "Wait, that's not what that." Okay, you don't. Okay, baby,
I
words.
didn't get that from him.
I
But
do. I get that he's not the brightest crayon in the coloring box.
but she's the last, I guess she says she's the last black playmate, or I don't know. They don't have playmates anymore, I guess, since Hugh Hefner is gone. It's over. I
Yeah,
don't.
it's over.
Okay.
It's a tragedy to see because you know the magazine is out of
I,
circulation. Yeah,
I did not
yeah, yeah,
know.
yeah. It's been out of circulation, and I don't know that the online situation is that much better. So yeah, no, the dynasty of Playboy is over. I'm gonna assume there are men in the
I
chat.
mean, you can
They
go
can
on
either confirm and
OnlyFans.
or deny that situation.
You can go on Instagram and see more than you can see on Playboy for free. So I get it. Um, Beautiful woman. She hasn't really given me anything yet. I see where her story is coming because I think there's another young lady coming in the house that might want Amir and Alex as well. Might be a little competition in there, but
I don't know why the friend was making it a competition to begin with. Like, who are you? Like, why is she immediately trying to shove people together?
probably because she knows she can't have no fun with that controlling ass man she got, so she wants somebody else to be locked down with her and not have any fun. That's what I would think because I didn't understand why episode 1 she was so quick to try to hook her friend up. But I don't have too much to say about her
All
this week.
because all of the cream of the crop is there. She was like, "Put your dibs, lick the one you want now." So you put your dibs on him. So don't nobody.
Well, we still got the blue-eyed boy coming next week. So we don't know what he's about. He might be
Oh,
better
I
than
don't know
both
who
of
that is, and if that
them.
don't sound attractive.
We don't trust the blue eyes.
Mm-mm.
This is the
As I
girl we
say with
saw.
great context in, we don't trust it.
I did love the moment when Jasmine was about to start talking shit about Bria, and Bria was like, "I'm right here. What's up?"
Ooh, she's like, "I'm right here," and she said it just as nice. Hey, little baby. She said it just as nice. She's like, "I'm right here." She didn't. She wasn't confrontation. I loved it. She wasn't confrontational with it. She wasn't like, "Bitch, I'm sitting right here. What the fuck you got to say?" She was like, "I'm right here." It was
Yeah,
like,
I said a little bit harder than what she said it, but that's what she meant.
"Hey, Danny."
Hey,
Hey,
everybody in the chat. That's what she meant. But we already talked about the dog and her
I'm
man
just
is.
I want. She looked like her lips have been done, especially that top lip. That don't look natural. But
I think she's a model. She said. Let me see.
oh, okay, that would make sense because they be looking raggedy in real life. They don't, and then they don't get it together until it's time to
Was
take a
she
picture.
from Germany? Hmm.
That's where the man is from too.
Oh, okay.
The boyfriend is from Germany.
Okay. Well, her drama will come when her man get here because somebody gonna be naked in the hot tub with her man.
I don't understand how was he trying to join in? Because if not, then I don't understand what the issue is.
I don't know.
Like if a bunch of people in the hot tub and we hanging out and blase bloom and stuff, and somebody starts to make out over there, what they got to do with me?
No, her issue was. They all in the hot tub, and her man is in the hot tub. And then here comes this other girl who's supposed to be her friend naked, and everybody else has on swim attire. And she like, why you in the hot tub with my man naked?
Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah, I'd have punched her in the face.
I was like, really, Abby?
Yeah, nah, you right. I'd have punched her dead in the face.
But we haven't seen that yet. We'll critique that later. Lil Baby says they love how Jasmine bounced back from that embarrassment. All she did was give a fake apology. She not really sorry. I wish she wouldn't have said nothing. I'm the type I would have laid there quiet because I want to hear everything you have to say. And then I would have said, I'm here, what's up? But who is this lady we haven't met yet? This the lady who gonna be naked in the hot tub with her man. But we haven't met her yet. And you don't like him. You said
I do
he
not. He seems his bulb is not as bright as I want it to be.
he's the cutest one on the show for me. He's the one that I'm looking at.
Oh,
If
that's a
I gotta
problem.
look at people.
Okay. Yeah, no. No thanks. Return to sender. I don't want it. Mm-mm.
Okay, well, who else we got? This is Blue Eyes. We will meet him next week. You not feeling him by
No.
sight?
Mm-mm. No, thank you.
Preston, I'm on the fence with. I feel like Preston is always trying to give this great speech on activism on either LGBT or Black Lives Matter, and it falls flat. Like he's saying these great words, but it never hits a point, and everyone is like, oh, okay. I wish he would just be more of himself instead of feeling like he has to be the activist of the show because he's the only gay one. What do you think about Preston?
That he's not the only gay one. But wait, what?
He's not the only gay one. He said he was the only gay one.
Okay.
You reading between lines?
Maybe.
I didn't catch it. Well, which one? Let's go back to the cast picture. Maybe this one.
Past it. Go down. Go down. Keep going. Keep going. Stop.
Not the married one. Have mercy.
Those be the ones. Listen, those be the
They do be
ones.
the ones. We aren't
Them
going
be the
to act like
ones.
we don't live in a real world. Okay, but Preston hasn't brought any drama. Who is this? Because this is not the lady with the braids.
No, it's not. That's the one that's gonna get naked.
I thought it was her. Shanice is the one that's coming next week.
Mm-mm.
I think this lady must have got scrapped.
No, we just ain't seen her yet. That's the friend that get naked. Her hair is just not in its natural state. It's blown out.
Okay, well, fast forward her. And then we have Alex, who he just
No,
doesn't seem
go
fun.
back. Not her. Not
Preston.
him. Not him. Definitely not him. What? No, not her. Go
You ain't
down.
got nobody name yet. Lord, we got to name
Her.
Shanice.
Shanice Henderson. Scroll down to her bio.
She's the party girl. They were all Playboy bunnies together.
Okay, go down to the other girl that we was just talking about. That we not sure if we know her yet.
She's a force to be reckoned with. All heads turn. She's not that cute. Um,
Mm-mm. That's not the nurse either. Cause the friend with the braids is the nurse. So
she's
where's
the nurse, and she's the one that has a son. I don't think she must have. You know how people will start filming, but they boring. Maybe that girl got cut and Mariah got put in, but she just never got in the
see?
cast.
Eric said there's some closet cases on the show. So I'm
Eric
like,
is reading with you. He doesn't really know that to be fact. I
Shanice
don't,
is going to be the one naked in the hot tub, little baby said.
yes, I don't think Summer made the cut. But oh well, I like Mariah. I'm upset we don't have her picture to talk about. Because I love her braids. Those are really cute. Her confessional look.
Now go back to the group picture.
She's not even in the group picture.
She is, though.
I don't see the girl with the braids.
Oh, I guess not. Maybe not.
I think this girl with the blue button up is axed, and Mariah is putting her spot, and she's just not in the picture.
Maybe.
But
Maybe. I don't know.
I
Confusion.
know episode 1, it's a journey you have to get through to get to the season. Episode 1 was boring, but it's setting up the conflict for the rest of the season. I think it's going to get juicier because some of these people don't know each other's personalities aren't going to click. I don't want to see anybody fight, and I really don't want to see the marriage break up, but I do want to see some drama. And I think it'll be good. But if not, me and Ebby have vowed to drop it and pick up Bells.
Well, apparently I'm doing bells regardless. So,
Yeah, Bells is going to be with Kamisha.
listen. Oh my God, on today. We
But
gonna
that's
see.
all I got to say
I
about
hope these people listen.
the summer house. They could at least gave me some better fashion.
They ain't got none. Hey, Kush Pepper. Listen, they ain't got no fashions yet. The all white party was okay. Nobody really had anything on spectacular.
No one.
I guess ain't no fat people allowed on the show, so I don't know.
That's well, you gotta get on that little ass plane. I wouldn't want to get up on that little ass plane.
Me neither. Listen. Mhm.
So that could be why. We ain't got time. I'm scared of them little ass 5, 6 passenger planes anyway. Mm-mm.
Listen. Little baby says she down because the people is boring. Hopefully they don't be boring by episode 3. Hopefully somebody get in a fist fight or something. The gay one throw a drink on somebody and bop them upside the head, something, or
I,
get found in bed with the husband, something to give us something to talk about.
I don't think so. Somebody
That
you
would be freaking. I would scream
if
if
somebody slept with her husband,
Bippy would if split ends come bouncing into the room and her husband in bed with the man.
that's the automatic season 2 right there.
Ain't it though? Cause the fallout.
As of right now, I don't know if the black people on the summer house gonna make it, but I'm gonna watch it. I'm gonna give them a view and a chance. We'll see. Anything else happened this week you want to discuss?
Anything else happen? It's just Wednesday. I
You
had
care anything about the Zodiac lady leaving her football player man?
I feel like that is uh to try and do an end run around the fact that they owe all of that money. I don't think they're really gonna split up. Um, unless he finally woke up and just was sick of her.
But a divorce isn't gonna get rid of the tax debt. If
Well,
anything,
no, I didn't think so.
they're gonna have to split. You gonna owe 500,000 each. What's the difference?
Might as well stay together then. I don't know.
She changed her Instagram because I asked if it was real, and somebody said yes, this is her real Instagram where she has a little bio saying she looking for her next big papa. So
Not already. I think the original Big Papa may have gone on to glory though.
really,
I think so.
he was
Because
older.
he was old 20 years ago. So, yeah. Big Papa done went on to just to be with the Lord.
And I don't know if she gonna find another.
No, she know where the spots to go looking, so she gonna find another one.
Her or Marlo.
They said Croy put in his bio that his ring did mean a thing.
Big
Oh,
Papa is still with us. Okay, let's
is
not
he?
kill
Big
him off.
Papa still with us? Okay.
Let's not kill him off yet. Maybe he finally left his wife and she could double back. I don't know.
Who knows?
What else was going on in the universe?
Did you see that Black Ink Crew is coming back?
I'm only because I haven't watched Black Ink Crew in totality in many, many seasons. But I want to see how they're gonna handle this Caesar situation with the dogs.
Mm. Lord, Abby, you sent that man to go.
Wait, you him the glory.
What?
Wait, you didn't even think about it. You just said, "Oh,"
I didn't. I didn't. It just seemed logical to me that he be going on to meet Jesus. That's all.
and he's still with his wife. Well,
Well, bless God.
I do want to see Black Ink LA with Cat. That's her name, right?
Hmm.
I never this
I want that show that they was on, the mafia show that they was on. I like that show.
Mafia
Uh huh. On VH1. What was it called? I used to do reviews for it. Hold on.
Mob Wives.
No. Mm-mm. It was with a bunch of Spanish people.
Oh, I don't know that
La
show.
Costa Nostra.
And it was
Hold
about
on, let me
tattoos.
find it. Let me find it. I'm gonna find it. I'm gonna find
When
it.
is Blanky Crew coming back?
Oh, I don't know. I don't
You
know.
know, tonight I saw tonight College Hill is back, and they're at my college, Alabama State University.
Oh, that's nice.
So I'm going to be checking that out tonight, only because they're at
I didn't
ASU.
watch College Hill the first go round, and I'm
I
not a
didn't
fan.
either. I only made it past episode 1 and I couldn't get into it. But I'm gonna try to watch Alabama State, and I like the Puerto Rican princess in New York, so I'm gonna give it another chance.
Not the Puerto Rican princess.
Well, that's what she called herself.
Do it like it's your B day, baby. Hold on, I'm gonna find this show. Oh, and the people got married, and there's some people they can't go back to Mexico because of their families. Their families did so much stuff they kill them. And the one girl married the guy, and the family disowned her because she
Oh, this
married, because
same Cartel
he
Crew.
was that cartel crew. That's what it's called. Thank you, little baby, because you know I'm old.
What? I never heard of Cartel Crew. I didn't watch that.
Child, so good. I need the next season because they got at the last season the people got married, and the girl was distraught because she invited her parents to the wedding. The parents didn't show up, and she was devastated. She was devastated that she married that man. Griselda. She married Griselda's son.
Not Griselda Blanco.
Hmm.
Mm,
Hmm.
yeah, I don't know if I want to. I ain't even gonna say nothing about her on this internet.
Right, because I don't want the people showing up.
Hmm. I can't believe that they would be on television.
Hmm. Girl, it's good, and they talked about it too. And then there was a shootout, and then the one girl's little sister got murdered. It's a whole thing. It's a whole thing.
It sounds like if you really, really a part of that cartel life, you wouldn't be on camera.
You would think that, right?
Anything for fame, I guess. Anything for your 15 minutes of fame. Now you don't watch The Housewives of Atlanta at all.
I do not, because I don't like none of them broads.
Okay.
Sorry. Sorry about it. Like it's your B day, baby. If she'll never make another song, that's always gonna be a pop. I don't care what nobody say.
It will always be a birthday song. Yes.
Listen,
I do like that song, Jocelyn. And another one
welcome to Jocelyn's Cabaret,
when she say run me my money, run me my money. I like that song too.
baby.
Have you seen Beyonce, the clips of Beyonce on the internet?
I'm not. Oh no, I don't do that. Mm-mm.
No?
No, ma'am, I'm not watching none of them clips. Julius is not gonna show up into my house with the little flashy thing from Men in Black to erase my memory. No, ma'am. No, ma'am.
You can't even scroll 2 or 3 posts on Instagram without seeing a Beyonce clip.
No, because my beehive have sense. We don't be posting clips like that because we know better.
Well, I
And the
didn't
whole IG
watch,
shutdown.
and you definitely can't look at TikTok without seeing them. It looked like a nice show. I can't wait to go see it. Are you going to see Beyonce this summer
I am not.
or just Janet?
I'm just going to see Janet, and I didn't even pay for those tickets. I'm a plus. My best friend was like, she wanted to go see Janet Jackson for her birthday. Her husband bought her 2 tickets. Who is the recipient of the other tickets?
Tracy says she watched the full concert on IG and Twitter.
Oh
You
no,
can't
Tracy.
TikTok and TikTok. Oh well, it's not gonna be a surprise to me. I've been looking at outfit ideas.
For the concert,
Yeah, I have to August to get something together, but I want fringe because I feel like I need to be. My outfit needs movement for this concert, so I want something with fringe.
hmm, hmm.
I've been looking at that site you told me about. Is it X Plus?
Mm-hmm.
I've been
I'm
looking at.
about to order another dress from there tomorrow. I need a all white dress for church on Sunday, and this is cute little white dress, and I'm gonna order it for
It must be for first Sunday next month.
fourth Sunday,
Oh, y'all do white
Pentecost
first
Sunday,
Sunday.
Pentecost Sunday, which is
Oh,
fourth Sunday. So it'll be here by then. It'll be here probably the week before then.
okay. Well, I don't have anything else. Hopefully, we'll
Me
have some
neither.
more
Hopefully this gets
talk.
better.
Yes, just was about to say this gets better
I
next
pray
week.
that girl, the little girl with the titties and the dog, beat the shit out this girl who got naked in the bed in the hot tub with her man.
You know, we
'Cause
ain't gonna get to
she's a
see that. That's gonna
disrespectful,
be the
she's
last
a disrespectful
episode.
bitch for doing it. That's why. Black both her eyes up, daughter. I
No,
hope the
she's
girl
still
with the split
being
ends
drunk.
go to a salon and get her ends clipped. Cause daughter, it looks a mess.
To me, I don't want to go on a TV show with all that humidity with my natural hair. I'm gonna get a braids or a cute all over sew in where it gets wet and wavy. But I would never let my natural hair just be out on this type of TV show unless I was wearing my naturally curly hair because it's always gonna look a mess. Like her ends might not be that split when it's straight.
Now, if this ends is split when amen. That's not. Mm-mm.
I'm saying it might not look as bad.
It might not look as bad. It might not.
Beyonce got an outfit that's a holographic and boots. I didn't see that one.
Okay, come on, holographic with
I
boot.
saw they did the merch stand and them t-shirts was now I don't know what 400 mean in Sweden, but I'm hoping it's not $400. But it was 400 something in Sweden for the t-shirts. And I said, I want a t-shirt, Beyonce, but I'm not giving you more than $50 for a t-shirt. And that's already too much.
Listen, is it bad? I just want to go to the concert just to go buy some merch and then leave.
How much do you think a Beyonce t-shirt should be worth?
It, 30, $40 at the most.
At the most. I'll give you 50 because you Beyonce. But they have 400. I don't know what the currency is in Sweden, but it was 400 for the t-shirt.
In US dollars or Sweden money? Oh, Tracy said it's like $40 in US money.
Okay, I do.
Okay, I was about to say,
You have 220.
daughter. That's not what the Lord wants.
Oh, it's Krona is like $40. Okay.
Okay.
I give you $40, Beyonce, because I want the
Happily.
concert. At least have a 2X. I squeeze into that. I appreciate
Listen,
a three, but if you at least have a 2X, I'll be happy with that. And you can have my $40 and I'll have my seat.
listen. When you going to the concert?
I'm not going to August 11th, so I'm sure I'm gonna see the concert about 20 times on social media before I actually get to see it in person.
My God. Okay.
I done already seen half of it in one day, and that was in Sweden. You know, once the American people go, they gonna be live streaming the concert.
That's my mama.
Well, I'm gonna let you go so you can speak to your mother next.
No, she's on the church is live from Bible study, and that's my mama
Oh, they
with
have
the
Bible
microphone
study.
in her hand.
Oh, she teaching.
Yeah, yeah, she's teaching. So
The stage did look amazing. It did look amazing. I kind of wish I would have got inside that club Renaissance now.
mm,
Oh, it's gonna be different. Okay, so I'll be surprised. I'll be surprised.
okay. Well, listen. I hope you have the time of your life.
They said Janet Jackson brought out Busta Rhymes at her concert.
Listen, she brought out Jermaine Dupri at one point.
Hmm.
So, Janet says she will not be denied.
It's no hard feelings.
Deceased, man. Deceased. Not no hard feelings.
I mean, some people don't never talk to their ex again. They don't care.
Right.
Now that's not true because you done already said one of them is your best friend.
I thought we was talking about my husband. Yes, my son's father is one of my best friends. Yes, 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 yes. His goofy ass.
Oh, somebody already been to see Janet. Where are you going to go see Janet? Because I think my friend Charles is going to see Janet this weekend.
She's in Virginia Beach. She's gonna be in Virginia Beach.
Saturday? Because
Mm-hmm.
okay. Well,
At
you
8 p.m.
I just know he said he was going to see Janet this weekend. So I thought it was very strange that the Atlanta show would be booked the same night as the playoffs. They must have thought
Yeah,
Atlanta
that's so
lose.
weird. Somebody getting fired for that one.
They must have thought Atlanta was gonna lose in five and was like, we ain't gotta worry about them in the playoffs. I can't wait to see Renaissance. They starting on time, be on time. Oh, don't be on CP time for Janet or Beyonce. Because on Beyonce, I would be the first person in line. I don't want to miss a second of the show.
Cause I don't wanna miss a thing.
I paid too much money for those Beyonce
Right.
tickets
I
to miss
think we
a
should leave
single
maybe
second.
about 6 so we can get there and
Oh,
get to.
Janet. They said Janet start on time.
Listen, I don't. I'm going with a white girl. We gonna be on time.
She ain't gonna let you be late.
Listen. I'm not gonna let her be late. I don't be the late one. I'm not. I don't live in. I don't do that. I don't like it because it be. I feel like it'd be disrespectful of people's time. Don't
Especially if
don't be late
they paid
for
their
that.
money. Okay, so don't be late for Janet. She starts on time. Beyonce probably starts on time too, but they ain't got to worry about me and Beyonce.
Listen, listen. I gotta get a hotel room. It's Mother's Day weekend, and all of the rooms of the place I normally stay, they like $250.
Where are you going?
I was gonna stay in Hampton, which is where I'm from, where it's where I was grew up and raised.
Let me
And
see.
then I
There's
just
a
crossed the
particular
bridge to a
hotel.
concert.
Any particular hotel you have to stay in?
Mm-mm. As long as I won't be stabbed trying to get in and out the rental car. Yeah, no.
I don't know nothing
And
about
it's
this.
only oh, it's just for one night.
What's the night? The 13th?
Yes, Saturday night.
Let me see.
Yeah. I went on hotels.com and they was like, and I had one room, it was like 179, but when they got all the taxes and fees, they charged me a destination fee of $50.
They got the DoubleTree by the airport for 123.
The double tree by the airport. Okay, see.
Oh, but that's a Norfolk
Norfolk
Norfolk.
Airport.
Is that by
hmm
Hampton?
That's fine. Same thing across the bridge.
Well, I'll tell you offline because I can't be telling my business on the internet.
I got you.
Well,
We gotta get
we'll
off of
check with
here.
y'all some more next Wednesday. Summer house, whatever else going on, because it always leads into something else. But
It
I can't
always leads into something else.
my personal hookup on the internet.
There's something else. Have you seen Queen Charlotte Bridgerton?
I've seen up to episode 4 because episode 4 worked my nerve because it was just a repeat of episodes 1 through 3. So I have to make myself finish watching episode 4 so I can get to episode 5 and 6. But I love what I've seen so far. I just don't like the repeats. You watched it all.
I watched the whole. Yeah, I binge watched the whole thing. The whole
Yeah.
thing. It's really
Well, I
good.
had a busy weekend, so I could. Me and my mom was watching like an episode a night, but she also started watching The Diplomat on Netflix. So she had us watching one episode of The Diplomat and then one episode of The Queen Charlotte. And then by episode 4, I was falling asleep. I was like, "We've already seen this." But I want to know, and don't tell me if they're gonna tell me in episode 5 or 6. But how does she have 15 children if the man went crazy and they living in separate houses? Did he
Keep
not go
watching.
crazy? Did he get his mind back at some point?
Keep watching. I'm
Okay.
not telling you anything. You gotta watch it.
The whole time I was like, where did these 15 kids come from? Because I don't see how they had one.
First of all, the fact that the man's wife and baby dad, and she said prayers and sorrows, sorrows and prayers. Girl, what is that supposed to do? Child.
She doesn't feel emotions. But I didn't understand why she was so pressed for an heir when she got 15 children. One of them will have the throne. And then she said she had 50 bastard grandchildren.
Because her son's just spreading their dick all over the place.
But one of them could take the throne.
No, none of them can. They had that's not how it worked back then. Not at all.
They could declare one of their bastards legitimate if they wanted to. But I love Bridgerton. I can't wait for season 3 to come out. I will finish Queen Charlotte. But yeah, I guess I have to keep watching because I still have questions.
Please do. All questions will be answered. Well, yeah.
I'm going to watch Kurt Franklin's dating show next week.
The who?
Kurt Franklin and his wife going to try to hook some people up. In the Lord's name.
I don't want that either. Mm-hmm. I don't want it. They should know how to stay together because he had a porn addiction and everything. So I don't know. Maybe they know maybe they know the key to how not to kill your spouse. I don't know.
Money helps.
It does. It doesn't help.
And I heard whatever show Evelyn and Tamar ruined is getting a season two.
Oh, the Queen's Court.
Is that what it was called? They're getting a season two. I don't know how because I know so many people that didn't watch because they ruined the ending. Like myself,
Because
I
they
did.
dropped the whole season at one time.
They dropped the whole season at one time, and then they spoiled that who they picked and who they got engaged to before it even started. So they're getting a season two. Maybe they'll have NDAs next season.
They got any sense, they will.
Hmm. But I might give it a chance. Season two with some different people. I don't like Evelyn Lozada anyway.
Well, she know how to pick a rich nigga. That's all I know.
She do.
You seen all the niggas she had kids by and then been either engaged or married to? She know how to pick a rich nigga. I didn't say he was a good person. I said he was rich. There's a difference.
I mean, ain't nothing
That
wrong with
baseball player, dude.
her.
Woo,
She
Jesus. We
learned
thought Ocho Cinco was bad for knocking her head in between the wall and the refrigerator. But no, that baseball nigga was woo, woo, woo.
how to what some people do for money. That was so funny when they was making fun of Lord Dan. What's his name? Dan Barry.
Mm-hmm. First,
They said what Lady Dandry had to do for money in her title because she had money, she just didn't have the, I guess, the title and the husband. But she
y'all,
didn't have to endure for long.
the teacher is upset. And he's
Why?
pretending like he's not. Because,
You talking too long?
no, absolutely. Oh, absolutely. No, he's at practice. But I was real cute yesterday and I said I was date ready.
I saw
And my
that.
brother put me on a blind date with this guy. It was a little Starbucks coffee situation. And I posted that I was date ready and date all that other stuff. He's like, so you went on a date? Yes. How you mad I went on a date when you don't take me on dates?
When you
I
didn't,
don't you like I don't if you had said, baby,
like
let's go
you
on a
just sitting in
date,
the house waiting for him to ask.
then I would have been on a date with you
Hmm.
instead of the other. Like that's not how. Okay.
Well,
What
did
did
he
I
at
do with
least
the other
ask you
people
for
on the
the?
roster? Nothing. I didn't do anything. I closed. What do you mean?
The roster was emptied, and the teacher worked
Spun
his
the block, and
back
now
home.
and he said he wanted it to be something. Okay, we wait. I've been waiting and waiting for it to look and or feel different than it's always been, and it hasn't. So my brother said, "Take a chance." So I didn't like the guy that I went on the coffee date with. The best part of the date was my mango dragon fruit lemonade that I paid for myself because
Well, what
I
didn't
don't
you
want,
like about him?
huh?
What didn't you like about him?
His breath,
Not your type. Oh Lord,
his
not the breath.
hairline.
Oh,
It's
not.
just a plethora of things that I was like, he gave very red pill manosphere. I
Oh,
hate modern women.
oh,
Why aren't you a traditional woman? And then he said the magic words that he wanted to have children. So this is not going to work.
oh yeah. Go,
Yeah,
yeah.
yeah.
Please,
No, I
please,
closed this
eliminate.
factory down at the age of 23. So therefore, this is just not
Yeah,
gonna. That's not what this is gonna be. So
yeah.
two out, two down.
That's all that had to be said.
Listen, the teacher is upset. He said, "Oh no, it's cool. Okay, if
But
it's
did he ask you on a date?
no,
Well, then he upset it himself.
clearly,
Hmm.
I don't know what you. I think it's the he saw me that afternoon, and then I went on a date. I think that's what the issue is.
But isn't that the definition of dating?
Yes. That's listen, he our situation and how it operates hasn't changed since I closed the daycare and was like, okay, and you said no, you want us to be a thing. I said, I feel like you try to dangle this for us to be in a relationship as a carrot, so I don't close the daycare on you. And he said no. And I said, okay, I'm gonna go by your actions and your words, and you're gonna have to prove in the back of my mind that is what I think this is. Our situation hasn't changed from the way we deal with each other since then. He was like, just let me get past this season because he's a track coach, he's a basketball coach, he's got practices and games and meets and all that other shit.
And you
Once
ain't even
that,
say
then
that.
I will have time to be able to we actually go on dates and do la 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 and whatever. Okay, bet. It's May. We had this conversation in January. How many dates have we been on?
I hope
Exactly.
a
Exactly.
couple.
Exactly. Okay. So when the
People make
opportunity
time
presented
for what
itself,
they make want to make time for.
exactly. So when the opportunity presented itself, I went on the date. How you mad that I went on a date when you don't take me out on dates? Like I don't understand why are you mad at me?
Because he wants you to sit still in your house and wait for him to be ready to bring you out. He wants you
We've
to
been
be on
doing this with each other for over 5 years. No,
right. After 5 years, y'all should have been exclusive.
key
All
exclusive.
right, when is track season over? Because track is long.
I don't know.
Next thing you know,
And
he
I'm
gonna
getting
be
to the
coaching.
point where I don't care because June 1st is coming. I have a week off at the end of June. He gets the whole summer off.
Mm.
Mm-hmm.
Y'all should already be making plans.
Ain't no plans.
Mm. I'm telling you, he gonna be coaching football next, and you know they practice in the summer.
Listen, and I will be going on more dates with other people that are not you.
Right, right.
Listen, I've been telling this man for years. I've been. One day you gonna text me, and I'm going to be married to a different nigga. That's what I've been telling him this for a very long time, and he was like, "Okay, all right."
That has happened. I've had an ex, maybe 6 months after I was married, called me and be like, "Hey, what's up? What you doing? Can we?" I'm like, "I'm married. What are you talking about?" And he was like, "Oh, I ain't know." So it will happen. He'll look up and
He look, and you
something
gonna
else
be
will be in that
upset
spot.
when you see me doing shit with a nigga that I wanted to do with you, but you was playing. Now, when you see me on a cruise with a nigga, when you see me in Jamaica in a bikini on a beach with some
But it
drinks in
might
my
be
hand with a
time to
nigga,
get him off the roster because if he wasn't even motivated by the jealousy of another guy taking you on a date to be like, "Oh, well, let me step it up and ask Ebby out on a date," what's gonna be his motivation?
I don't know. I don't know. Because I'm very much a believer in if he wanted to, he would.
You
And I
would.
don't think he wants to. But he also doesn't want to give up the convenience
That's what it is because
of
you
what
can
this is.
on track every day. I mean, they do be out there running and practicing, but not every day, all day. He could take you out to eat at the church. I know they're not doing nothing on Sunday.
You would think, right? It's fine. At this point, it's very much giving what I thought it was going to. So I am not disappointed and or surprised at this juncture
Mhm.
about
And
what
he
it is.
cry
It
in the
just is what
corner.
it is. And I am open to whoever wants to take me out on a date. Please. come and ask me, the answer will probably be yes.
If the breath is correct.
Please. Please.
If the breath is correct.
I had one nigga who lives in a different city when I posted that shit about going on a date, text me and was like, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, know you belong to me. Excuse I'm sorry, excuse me. Sir, I haven't seen you in over 6 months. What you talking about? I haven't seen, and we barely chat. But you came out the clear blue sky. You was the first nigga to say something to me. Sir, be fucking for real.
They be watching. They be
Watching, plotting, and waiting. Listen.
mm-hmm. Cause he ain't said nothing else to you in 6 months until he saw you say, I'm going on a date.
Now, what be going on a date got to do with you, sir?
And you don't even live here.
You don't even go here, sir. I'm gonna do a dating show called For the Love of Abby or something. Do something.
That'd be cute.
Because I'm sick of it. I'm
It
sick
has
of it.
some real rules. Mm-hmm. Let it be real, because these dating shows now are very fake. People are not going on exercise trips as dates. We not falling in love in 2 weeks. Let it be really real.
Listen, somebody want to produce a show where it's for the love of Abby and y'all got some eligible niggas for me to meet, then so be it.
I'm gonna produce it. We want men who kids are already grown and don't want any more kids.
Not where's Markel. I
Damn. I don't know Markel.
do. I'm gonna talk to Markel next weekend. I'm going to Dallas for the reunion. I will talk to Markel next weekend.
Dallas.
Hmm.
Okay. I
Hmm.
like Dallas. What reunion?
Chasing Dallas.
Oh, the Chase and Dallas reunion. I
Hmm.
thought they were in Atlanta.
Mm-mm. Chasing Atlanta is in Atlanta.
Oh,
Chasing LA is in LA. Chasing Dallas is in
maybe got
Dallas.
more than one. They done franchised.
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay.
So we went to the Chasing LA reunion for my birthday weekend when we was in Vegas. We went to LA for that day. And now we're going to the Chasing Dallas reunion in Dallas. And season 6 of Chasing Atlanta. And my plan is to be at the Atlanta reunion this year as well. So we'll see. We'll see how that works.
That'll be fun. I was meaning to ask you, how did you get those meet and greet tickets for RuPaul when you went?
The meet and greet, it was part of the package. We got the VIP thing and we added the meet and greet onto it.
Is that on Ticketmaster? Because I didn't see
Hmm.
it on Ticketmaster. I gotta
Yeah, we
look.
got them on Ticketmaster.
Or maybe
We
they sold.
cornered them tickets, yeah, because it was expensive. It's like 200 some dollars for both the meet and greet and the VIP ticket. It was like maybe 150, almost 200.
Each or all together?
I want to say each.
So 400 all together.
I think so.
For one person or two?
Two.
Oh, okay, I can do that. I could
Yeah.
do that. Because I'm
Yeah.
trying to get my RuPaul tickets together.
Listen, because Loretta talk about going back to Vegas because BravoCon is on my birthday weekend in Vegas.
It
So we
sure
talking about
is.
going back to Vegas again for my birthday, possibly going a day into BravoCon and then going to see RuPaul again. Because
Wait,
they
when
got because they got different queens than they had them than who was there last year.
when is
Because
your
they be
birthday?
rotating them out. We missed Latrice because Latrice, the
Was
night
it
we
an
went,
award?
Latrice was getting an award somewhere in LA.
But what weekend is your birthday?
November 3rd is the first weekend of November.
Oh, okay. BravoCon in November. Man,
It's that first weekend. It's that weekend of November 3rd. I looked at them Bravo tickets. I was like, who poll I'm finna swing on to purchase these tickets? But I just want a 1 day general admission. I don't need. I just want to go. I don't even know them
you want
people.
to
I
have
don't
the
even watch
experience.
watching Bravo like that. If the Summer House people is there, maybe I'll go say hey to them.
Well, then you should go to what is it called, RuPaul Con?
That's this weekend
Well, you
in
should try
LA.
that one because at least you watch that show, those shows.
Child. DragCon is expensive.
I'm gonna go 1 year.
Me too. I'm gonna go anyway. Uh, Tracy said we go. I think they have a drag con in New York, but I just don't know what part of the year, what time of the year it is. Because I'm not coming to New York and it's
I
freezing
was just
cold.
about to
Tracy
say that
now.
I'm not going to New York in the cold. Mm-mm.
We love you. We not. We Southern Belles. We don't do that. We don't do that.
Mm-mm.
Oh god.
I think for the rest of 2023, I need to sit down. I'm all planned out, but I'm working on 24 right now.
Listen, I'm gonna get this cruise paid off for December. I gotta find a beautiful white dress. Uh, because my aunt Sadie is renewing her 20th wedding anniversary. So our whole family is going on this cruise, and they're gonna renew their vows, and they're asking all the guests to wear white, and they're
That'd
gonna wear
be,
a different color. So all the
oh, and they wear a different color. That'd be nice.
hmm
Are they gonna renew on the boat, or they gonna get off at one of the ports and
on
renew?
the boat. I think it's on the boat. So I listen. I'm excited. I can't wait. I think we. I think it's Turks. It's somewhere in Mexico we
Oh,
going.
Turks and Caicos.
I think that it's Mexico. I think that I don't know. I didn't look at the destinations. It didn't even matter. Let's get on the boat and cruise,
You get,
baby. Let's cruise. I'm still mad that because I'm in a room by myself, I got to pay double the price.
you sure do.
'Cause
Hmm.
the rooms are based on double occupancy. This is where having a husband would come in handy.
So he could pay half.
That's all I'm saying.
Hmm.
So a husband, a boyfriend who want to travel with me, something.
I wouldn't even mind paying the whole price because usually when I vacation, it might be a girls' trip.
Mhm.
And the last time we did a cruise, it was three of us in one room. And I said, I can't do that again.
No, I like. First of all, I need a junior balcony. I need a balcony on my room.
We had a balcony.
And
We
not a balcony on the inside, an ocean view balcony where I
yeah,
can.
we can go
Because
out there.
1 day on the cruise, because we it's a 7 day cruise. 1 day on that cruise, I'm not doing nothing but sitting on the balcony with a book and some ice cold lemonade and a cute little tuna fish sandwich that I ordered from room service because they tuna be good, and some plain chips and just a picture of ice cold apple juice and just sitting there reading the book and with my legs kicked up. I'm gonna take a few pictures. You're gonna see my little pink, you're gonna see my little white. Go up and get some fresh whites for the cruise. And you're gonna see my toes in my bathing suit that I'm sitting and I'm soaking up all of the sun, baking it in, getting a whole 3 different shades darker. I'm gonna have to get a different foundation, but that's fine.
Mhm.
I'm planning it. I'm gonna get me some Charlotte Tilbury because that oxidizes to my summer color.
I haven't tried them either.
Yeah,
But
the Charlotte Tilbury of Airbrush Flawless Foundation. It's really good. I've gone through 2 bottles of it.
it's those balconies be hit or miss because the last cruise I went on, we didn't even step 1 foot out on that balcony. And then another time I had a balcony, I lived out there. So,
Listen, the days at sea when it's not like because my family like to do like a whole bunch of stuff. They want to go to the bingos and the games and
oh,
all that
yes, I
stuff.
want to go to the casino.
And one day, I'd be like, I don't want to do any of that. I love y'all. I'm gonna order some. And my room be having the full drink package. I'm gonna order some libations.
Oh, you get the full drink
I
package.
do.
See, I just sneak mine's on.
Okay. Well, I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna get the full drink package. So every time I turn around and they say, "What room are you?" Such and such and such. Okay, here you go. And it's already in. Ah, Shanda de Shibi. It's
You get
already.
the alcohol package,
Mm-hmm. It'd be cute. But I be getting the wines and the liquors at the dinner. Beautiful.
but you could bring 2 bottles of wine on for free.
I can't bring. I'm not the expensive wine that they be giving us at the
Um,
child.
you could bring any two bottles. I usually bring my Stella Rosa, but you could bring two bottles for free.
But those wines come out of my pocket and they ain't gonna last the whole 7 days.
True.
Hmm.
I don't know. I a long time ago I quit doing those. I've never done the drink package, but I've learned how to sneak my stuff on because I don't
Yeah,
have
I'm not
time.
sneaking. I'm not sneaking anything because I'm just not that. I'm not a sneaky type of. I just. So, I don't know. It's just no. I'm not gonna do that.
I just don't want to spend all that money because that's where they get you at is on the liquor.
But if you got the all inclusive drink package,
But you end up spending the same price as the cruise on that drink package.
the drink package is like $300. What you mean?
What cruise line you went on? The drink package was $300.
Carnival?
It's like $80 a day.
No.
You talking about alcohol or the little cokes, the little pop?
Alcohol. When I say all inclusive, that means I can ask for anything: alcohol, juice, soda, whatever.
That stuff be expensive.
Mm.
I'm gonna look into it, and then they make both people get it. It's not like one person
Right.
can.
I'm in a room by myself. Who the both people? It's just me. I
So
only
do
gotta
you
pay
get
for me.
double the drinks? It since you gotta pay for both.
No,
No,
no. They say everybody in your room has to get the drink package. If I'm the only one in the room, who else gonna get it?
true. Well, I'm gonna research for the next time I go on a cruise because I want to do a European cruise next year.
Listen, I don't want to go to Europe eventually. I want to go to Greece so bad. I want to go to Greece. I want to go to Italy. I want to see the museums. I want to do all
That's
the
where
touristy
it goes.
shit.
You port in Italy and you go to Italy, Greece, and Spain.
Mm, that sounds beautiful. I want to go to Greece and sit on the beach and let the sun bake my
And it's
bones.
the same price as leaving out of New Orleans or somewhere. The most expensive part is your flight over there
Mm,
because the cruise is still a be $600-700.
that sounds like a plan. Maybe we'll do some. Maybe I'll have a husband by then and we can do a couple things.
Claim it, claim it.
Claiming it, pulling it down.
But
Pulling
I
it
don't
down.
know. My husband don't like to do nothing, so that's why I'm always on the girls' trip.
Oh no, husband, we need you to come.
He ain't gonna go.
I'll bring my husband. Y'all can talk together. It'll be fun.
He might do one vacation a year. I try to go at least two, three, four places a year. He will give me one, and then he gonna want to sit down.
Oh no. That's the whole point. That's part of the reason I'm looking for my husband, my travel companion. The nigga that want to be on the balcony with me.
Me and my husband don't travel well together.
What? Y'all be arguing.
It's not that when we get to the destination, we have fun. Like we gonna drink,
It's
party.
the traveling.
It's the traveling part because we're complete opposites and we get on each other nerve. And I'm the type I'm telling on you if you don't put your phone on airplane mode, and he done lost the car at the airport and now I'm frustrated. So it's the getting there part where it's like, okay, we don't work each other nerve. But once we get there, we have fun.
Child, I'm very go with the flow.
I can't go with the flow because if we gotta drive somewhere, he gotta ride with his window down, and I'm fussing the whole time. Cause who likes to drive on the highway with the window down? You like to hear all that wind in your ear?
It doesn't bother me.
Oh, that bothers me.
Yes, put the hair. It would be like a Beyonce fan, and then I'm blasting music, and my sunglasses is on. Yes, ma'am. It's a whole experience. Let me get the top down, shall we?
No, I don't want all that wind in my ear. And then what else we argued about the last time? If we should take a cab or wait on the hotel van to ride around and pick us up. And I was ready to go. So I was like, let's just get a cab. And he was like, no, the hotel van coming. So it's just getting there. Once we get there and we unpack, we going to have fun. But
It's the getting there. If you can survive the getting there, y'all good.
mm-hmm, because we're going to turn up and have a good time.
Listen, little baby, that's what they told me too. I gotta get outside of my house.
You have to get outside of the house. But I'm telling my friend's business, but I told my friend, I said, you gonna marry the mailman because that's the only man you see because you don't ever go nowhere. And she found her.
Listen, I'm trying to do more brunches, get outside and touch some grass. Listen, I'm coming out. I'm officially coming out of my widow's mourning. I'm ready. Not that I was.
Oh, you see how I'm looking at you.
Listen, I'm coming out. I'm coming out.
You live in a big city. Y'all should have festivals and all kind of stuff where you can just.
Yeah, we got a lot of stuff. Charlotte is a big little city. Like you can be in the same city with somebody for years and never see them
Mm.
in the. This. Listen, it be like that.
What
What
kind of
Tracy?
people
What I
else
did? I
ministry?
didn't do nothing. I didn't even do nothing. Yeah, see, I've gone to lighter hair because I'm coming out of my widow's mourning. I think I'm going to wear this hair to the funeral and the Janet Jackson concert. I feel like this would be the appropriate answer.
Oh Lord, you done froze. Okay, you came back.
Okay.
I think that's some cute Janet hair.
I think so too. I feel like boom,
Mhm.
like right. It's real cute. If it's not, it's real hair, so it's not super full. It's not like a thick, dense wig, so I feel like I won't get like hot.
Mhm.
Did I hit my goal, Tracy? No, I still got. I'm almost. I'm like 150 off of my goal, but we'll get there eventually.
What's your goal?
The goal was 1,500 to pay for Mr. Cosby's services.
Oh,
Right. So for his viewing and the cremation, it was 15. So I said, okay.
Mr. Cosby.
Hmm. That's his last name.
That's his last name.
Mhm.
Okay.
Indeed. Also, my last name.
Well, I didn't know that was your last name.
Well, my last name is hyphenated because I kept my maiden name and hyphenated it. Because when
Hmm.
I met him, I had two children and they had my maiden name. And then we got married and had two kids. So mommy had both names. So nobody felt slighted. That's what
I can understand that. On that
I mean.
because
Thank you, Tracy. I love her.
me and my son's father never were married, so his last name is just Purnell. And then at the time, my maiden name was Johnson, and my dad was like he wanted my son to be a Johnson. And so I end up hyphenating my son's name to Johnson Purnell to, represent both families. But oh, that damn FAFSA and these taxes, because that's his government name is hyphenated. So if I just put this your name, Cheeks Purnell, oh, it won't come up because you got to remember to put the
A
hyphen.
hyphen. Hmm.
And for a boy, it's weird.
It's very different for a boy to have a hyphenated name, and I had the same issue when I had my first son because uh my father our we had a little brother, but he passed away he was only like 9 days old, so he didn't have a boy to carry on the last name. So because I wasn't married when I had my son, who was my firstborn, and this because this gonna sound messy, and because my son and his half brother, which is the reason why me and his daddy weren't together, were born months apart, and her son was born first. She named him Junior.
Um,
I gave my son my maiden name, even though my baby daddy never was. He was never like, this is not my child. He didn't ask for a DNA test. I was a virgin when we met, so what are we testing for? What that doesn't even make any sense. But And he went into the child support office. It was like, sir, do you want a DNA test? He was like, no, I know it. I would. Would you like? He signed the birth certificate as the father. Everything never was an issue. He had the money drafted out of his check. I got my money before he got his check because he was in the military. So he and I never had any issues like that. And you had a junior, and then you proceeded to have two, one, two, three more sons, two more sons after our son was born and the other baby was born. So he had plenty of little Edwardses running around. So my son, to this day,
Son,
he still has my maiden name.
father's name.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I said, oh, look at
I
that.
should have just did that too. I should have just picked one of the names and
And just let him keep
got their
right.
whatever. But that hyphen thing, it was when he first went to college, it was insane because like we can't find his FAFSA, we can't find this, and I'm like, oh, his name is hyphenated, and then I had
Listen, every time when I have to do something new, when I have to go to the doctor's office, when I have to call somebody and be like, I said, okay, listen, it's hyphen. Look it up. And then some places will accept the hyphen. Some places you have to put a space. It be a pain in the ass. It'd be a pain in the patukas.
I said I was gonna take him down to Social Security office and just change it.
Well, let's do
It's
that.
weird. Like people be like, why do you have people understand women? Like women may want to keep their maiden names, whatever. But for a boy, especially like an 18-year-old, they're like, what's up with your
Like,
name?
don't change that child's name. They just gonna have to get used to it. Cause I know there are white men out here with hyphenated last names. So, child, they be alright. They would be all right. My name is Wallace Jefferson Johnson, and Jefferson Johnson is your last
But I
name,
had
and
to
it's
teach
hyphenated.
because
Mm-hmm.
next year he's transferring schools. So I was like, okay, I already know the drama from Savannah. So when you go to Tennessee, I already told the school his name is hyphenated. Put the hyphen in there if you want that FAFSA. Put the hyphen in there if you want that Parent Plus loan. Like you gotta. So
You got to do the thing. You know the pre-prep, so you already know there is a hyphen in my last name. Please, people, please.
because I don't have time to be chasing stuff down. But it took me the longest to figure it out because I'm like, what do you mean you can't find his FAFSA? I know I did this FAFSA and I'm called, and you know, don't nobody want to talk to student gov, whatever they call. You're gonna be on the phone for hours fooling with them. It was a nightmare, and I was like, I should have just picked the name. I could have made it his middle name too. That was a good idea. I could have did that too, but that was 20 years ago. I can't go back now.
My son's middle name is his dad's last name, and my father's last name is his. See, Tracy Gate. See, you could do it. You could definitely do like that. Little baby said, "I want the hyphen because I don't want to erase my identity." Like I feel like when I get remarried, I'm gonna drop both my maiden and my ex's last name and just change it to whatever my new husband's last name is. Because my kids are grown,
Hmm.
so they don't care. They don't
But
even.
I did that when I got married too. I dropped my middle name and made my maiden name my middle name, and then Williams is my last name because I didn't want to do the hyphen because I know all the drama with the hyphen. But then my mama got mad. She was like, "You gonna just drop your middle name? I gave you that name." So I was like, ugh.
They said that's why I gave my children multiple middle names. Well, my daughter's first name is hyphenated. Baby girl, Scooter Boop's mama, her first name is hyphenated, so it's Michelle hyphen Sharice, and then her middle name is my grandmother's name, and then
So when she does her government paperwork, she has to have a hyphenated first name, or can she just use Michelle?
it's hyphenated on her birth certificate, on her social security card,
So she has to use it.
so she has to use the hyphen.
Hmm.
Yes, she be all right. She fine.
Yeah, I mean, like you say, you used to it now.
Listen, my
And once
son
you
has two
do
middle
your
names.
paperwork, you know,
I named him after my best friend and my stepdad, so he's got two middle names. So listen,
at least two middle names is better because paperwork don't really care about your middle names.
Not really. But my name is long on my ID because it's my first name, my middle name, and then my last name, which is two different names hyphenated. So they be like, "That whole thing is your name?" Yes, the whole thing, the whole thing. Please, please, the whole thing.
That remind me of Ricky Smiley when he used to prank them old people talking about, can I talk to Cheryl Lee Johnson, Williams, Davis, Crawford? And she was like, oh, you gonna call all them names.
Oh, so the whole government? That's what we doing today? Fine. Okay. Okay. Well, all right then.
You should just add one more hyphen to it. Would they let you do that?
Listen, be like, what's the lady name who got married 1,600 times? Who used to do the commercials for White Diamonds? Elizabeth Taylor.
Taylor.
Elizabeth Taylor, Johnson Johnson, Marilyn Edwards, calligraphy, and some more last names. She had like 10 different last names, and a couple of them was the same because she kept marrying the same man over. She would break up with him, go marry somebody else, divorce them, and come back to him. Like it was a mess. Mess. Tracy, not they told you to go down to the Social Security office. They's like, no, ma'am. Ma'am, we need you to come on to the Social Security office and fix this. Daughter, this what is this?
But how would they know?
You gotta, cause you, if you sign the paperwork when you
Oh,
get married that you're going to change your last name, then you have so much time before you have to go to the Social Security office
you
and stuff.
change it. Oh, I don't ever want to change my name again. I don't like to go to those kind of buildings if I don't have to.
Listen, Social Security make me itch. I feel like something is always getting ready to pop off, and then they got them crazy plexiglass strips across the window, like, cause y'all piss people off so bad, y'all scared they're gonna reach through and get you, baby.
I've seen people at that office when if they don't have one sheet of paper, they would turn you around and say, "Come back another day. You need this sheet of paper." And I've seen people have those moments of wanting to reach through that glass.
So when I called you motherfuckers and asked you the paperwork,
Ask you what to bring.
that's be what it is.
Yes, and you were already sitting down there waiting all day. So I hate to have to go to any kind of government building like
Me
that if I don't
home.
have to.
Okay, so I'm definitely gonna glue this down tomorrow.
Mm.
Cause it's not. I just put it on today, but I'm gonna get my edges together. I'm gonna glue her down. I'm gonna give me a little. I don't know what I did with my
Straighten
curling.
it or wear it curly.
I said I was just saying I don't know what I did with my curling iron, but I have to buy a new one and put some
Some curls
jazz
in.
her up. She cute,
That's definitely a Janet moment.
right? I feel. Okay, we got to get off it. We've been on here for an hour and a half, and we only talked about this show for 30 minutes.
For 30 minutes. That's why I call it the Wednesday chat because even though
Because
that
we're just
picture up, we will talk
never
about
gonna say
everything else under the sun. But anyway, let me get off of here too. I need to send out one last work email. Oh,
I'm glad
let's
you
shut
said
this
that.
down too so I could tell you about the hotel to see if you want it.
Okay. Well, y'all, thank y'all for hanging out. We love y'all. Peace out.
Bye. Okay, I gotta find a button.
Hit the button.